Welcome back. We're about to engage in some good old reading on this computer right here. I want to look at the net. I want to read about Dogtown. Let's see. Night Corp. I think we read about that already. Yeah. Richard Knight. Freakseek. Sharon Exotics. True Fans. Lena Melina. Barcast. I want to read about Barcast. These fuckers. They look like a bunch of hoodlums to me. Let's see here. We're staying. Over and out. So went Colonel Hansen's famous declaration that ended his career at Militech and paved the founding for Barcast. At the end of the Unification War, a cabal of top fucko politicos signed a peace treaty and wearing fake smiles for the camera simultaneously dicked over their soldiers. Those same ones who just a few days earlier had secured the southernmost part of Pacifica after losing half of their battalion. We were ordered to advance at all costs, then suddenly retreat. No plan to bring back our KIA brothers and sisters. Killed in action, that is. To that we said, hell no! We knew our future couldn't depend on the whims of corrupt politicians and corporate shills for whom we were just numbers on a spreadsheet. We tossed our uniforms and hunkered down on this debris-filled strip of no man's land. In the first days, we numbered only a handful, but our promise of freedom brought in new volunteers, night citizens who were forced to live on the margins and found hope among our ranks. It wasn't easy at the start. If you were in Night City in 2070, you saw the smoldering pile of rubble that became of southern Pacifica. The leaders of Night City wanted to roll in with bulldozers and raze the whole thing to the ground. But for the second and last time, we said hell no. Together with residents, we took matters into our own hands and started rebuilding what's now known as Dogtown. We repaired critical infrastructure, provided electricity, ensured basic health care, but not everyone was happy about our achievements. They called us gangoons, terrorists, a tumor growing out of the city, the kind that needs excising without hesitation. To protect Dogtown and its residents from the encroachments of corporate-backed City Hall, we said hell no for the third time and built a wall. Nice. Everyone here remembers the burning December of 71, when Barcast together with volunteer groups once again defended the district from police and corp-backed militias. United, we persevered. Today, we're still here and we're not fucking planning on going anywhere. What will the future bring? Most likely another attempt to torpedo out initiatives, along with acts of sabotage, provocations, and smear campaigns from Night City's leaders. Our answer is and always will be the same. Get fucked. Barcast stands in defense of Dogtown and its residents' freedom. Our organization boasts hundreds of volunteers ready to take up arms for their fundamental rights. Soon, there will be thousands. We stand against systems of oppression. We spit in the faces of corrupt badges and bureaucrats. We are immune to the schemes of greedy corporations. Barcast is a force that they will have to reckon with. Damn. I kind of like what they're standing for a little bit, but the way they're going about it is kind of questionable, right? Have the police tossed you into a holding cell for no reason again? Gang shut up the wrong car and it happened to be yours? Still haven't been able to pay your fixer for the last job? Why not say fuck it to all of the above and choose Barcast instead? If you're here, you've already asked yourself the most important question. Time to take that next step. Barcast has been actively recruiting since 2070. Our ranks are hundreds strong with ordinary folks just like you. We offer a reasonable salary, professional gear, necessary training, and basic health insurance. Though we do not require experience, Barcast is looking for freelancers, security, and former police officers. We also welcome ex-gang members under the condition of additional vetting. We do not require references. Proof of a clean record not welcome. Your new life in Dogtown is waiting. Report to the nearest recruitment point or contact Lieutenant Colonel Bennett directly. We know about that guy. He was the guy giving orders to retrieve me and the president from the crash site. Oh shit. Let's take a look. Orders. Lieutenant Colonel Bennett. Yep, that's him. So they were behind all this. Well, all we know is that they were behind trying to retrieve the president from the crash site. We don't know whether or not they actually downed the plane, right? That we don't know. But he definitely likes sticking his fingers into pies. Good old Dogtown? Oh, look, it's these guys. We met them already. They're kind of awesome. Michal Kaczynski and Marcin Iwinski. I don't know. Childhood chums whose sheer passion for braindance and biz smarts proved it's possible to start a BD business on the other side of the world in the eccentric, beating heart of Night City and Dogtown. Our adventure began in 2074 when we came to America to start our own business. We decided to open our BD store to supply Dogtown with USSR imported samizdat braindances. Soon we'll be signing our first contract with an authorized braindance distributor for all of Night City, while you, our dear customer, will for years be able to brag about how you were buying BDs from good old Dogtown before they went big. Hell yeah. Merchandise. Dance of Brain... Farmer's Mate. Oh, we read about these already. Yeah, that's funny. Okay. Haven Clinic? Charon Exotics. Isn't Charon a Greek mythological figure? Or something? I just seem to remember the name Charon from Hades. You know, the roguelike? Charon Exotics. Worry-free luxury. Our company was founded to provide elite services to elite business and individual clients. We understand the importance of riding in comfort and style and ensure a high degree of flexibility. In our fleet, you'll find the latest luxury car models that are equipped and polished to the highest standard. Whether you're planning a long trip or a short leisurely drive, our vehicles will ensure a feeling of luxury at every turn. Thanks to the flexibility of our services, you can try out every car in our fleet depending on your needs and inclinations. Elegance for daily commutes and high speed and brawn for a weekend romp, our client managers will find the perfect solution to match your tastes. Complete your self-image with a car from Charon Exotics. Okay. Rayfield Caliburn. Man, I don't have the money for this. I gotta pay for rent. I gotta pay for my cyberware. This is very far down the list on things I want to buy. Page not found? Okay, shit. Freakseek. What is that? Corpse and Gangs, Yin and Yang. What's up, dickbags and pussycaps? It's Freakseek at your fucking service with some oh-so-fresh news! I be watching what strings those slender-ass corpo fingers be pulling, because if I don't do it, who the fuck will? So you know how corps always blaming shit on gang wars like they ain't the ones fucking supplying the heat and lead and stirring up the beef? No surprise, right? Everyone know that. But corpse planning agents in every major gang on the streets of Night City sounds a bit like overkill, don't it? First up, you gotta ask yourself why. Because they can't control everything? Nah, we've been there and we know they're damn well capable of that. If corps want to put boots on the ground, plant moles up in our holes, they'll do it. We've seen them do it 1,000 times. So I don't doubt for a second they have a huge resource like this city's gangs twirled around their manicured pinky fingers. Allow me to explain. First of all, information. Gangs know the sitch on every goddamn street corner. Pretty important for biz, right? And on that note, the second reason. Control. Because if you're in a branch of, I don't know, the Tiger Claws, you're part of the basic fabric of peeps' fucking everyday lives. I'm talking owning bars, clubs, legit biz employing peeps on actual goddamn contracts. And now for the motherfucking cherry on the tippity top. But don't the badges know about this? And I'd answer, what's the diff? Only thing that matters is that there's the big fish and the little fish, meaning us. But even more important than that, knowing it, being awake and aware. And that's why you've got Freakseek. I'm keeping my eyes open, and ears too, so I can tell you like it is. Preach it, brother. Bullshit statistics. Listen up, cuz. I'm about to drop some big brain shit on y'all. Crime statistics in this city fluctuate according to some chosen value, right? It might be a little scary, or a little comforting. Above all, it's easy for us to swallow. Some apparatchik at the top already did the math, tested it, and is feeding us just the right percentages. You might have already guessed they're based on total bullshit, but the fact that they depend on you is a hot take you'll only get from Freakseek. Someone made a fat Eurobuck researching which numbers, Multiply by what kind of news gives the desired results. Made some neat tables for the peeps in charge and voila! They've got their own copy-paste crisis management system. Depending on the political moves in the works, they're planning how you'll feel. That's right. You Mr. and Miss Nobody. And they feed you those stats any way they possibly can. Your anxieties, your comforts, safety, and good night's sleep are all carefully calculated. They're playing this city like one big fucking church organ, because they understand it's enough to blast peeps with data they ain't got no way of verifying. Simple, right? And then they want to nail peeps like me, so that all the info go down nice and easy without a second thought. So I'm saying it loud and clear. Over my dead fucking body! We got a right to think for ourselves. Keep coming back for more Freak Seek, because I ain't going nowhere. Full spread ahead, baby. Tax breaks my ass. What's up, Chumbas and Chumbets? I got another grain of fucked up truth for y'all. Freak Seek's always on the lookout. Let me start with a question. You know the Med Center hospital? I mean, who wouldn't, right? Besides the few of y'all praying not to end up there, because once they're through with you, you're hitting the bricks with a giant-ass bill to boot. I'll start general and go specific. Every company optimizes its taxes, right? Because if you can, you'd be a gong not to. And what's the best way? Charity! Good money and PR in one fell swoop. Roses really do smell like poo-poo. Ooh! But what can they really donate? Cash? Yeah, fucking right. Equipment? They ain't that whacked. What don't you want to keep forever because they got an expiry date? But instead of throwing them away, you can donate them just before they go bad. Bingo! Fucking Mets! It's the perfect tax write-off. So what, you might ask? By and large, it's probably a good thing. Not so fast, June! It's a clever little smoke and mirrors racket that's hard to wrap your little skull sponge around. But that's why you got me. The hospital donates its expired, almost expired meds to a different organization every time, so they can't be accused of playing favorites, taking bribes and whatnot, except all those organizations are registered to companies in Pacifica. Only losses, zero activity, one bankruptcy after another. Y'all smell where this is going, right? Stanky! Now look here, because I did some actual fucking field work that'd be worthy of media screen time or even a plug from that poser Max Jones. Anyway, those meds all end up in Dogtown. And I get you might still be saying, whatever, Choom, better than tossing them into the trash. Except once they get there, they slap on a new expiry date and pump them into the city. Our city! And you know where those trucks go? You guessed it. The fucking Med Center. Unmarked trucks, unmarked boxes, rear offloading area, irregular deliveries. Clever. But not clever enough to fool Freak Seek, and therefore y'all too. Cause I bet y'all ain't saying whatever now. Damn. So to sum up, charity? Check. Money? Yup. Some meds for Dogtown? Why not? Part of the expired meds making their way back to the hospital? Abso-fucking-lutely. All pros, no cons. Except for the patients. But who gives a shit about them? What matters is that their profit margins widen, someone gets promoted, the accounting nerds are patting each other's backs, jerking each other off, patting their yearly bonuses, and us? Yeah, we're not part of that fucking equation. Y'all already know that Freak Seek don't sugarcoat nothing. I only tell it like it is. No topic's too heavy for this fool. Bring it! Jesus. Bio? Who the fuck am I? Y'all wanna know who Freak Seek is? Shit, who wouldn't? Well, too fucking bad. I know some of y'all out there wanna nail me for libel, slander, what have you. So do yourself a favor and skip this section, cause I ain't spilling no private deets. But if y'all reading this cause y'all also can't believe what fucked up ass reality we living in, then I'm willing to make a little compromise and dish out a few random meaningful facts about yours truly, so that the reader will feel closer to the author and relate to his everyday life and personality, leading to a stronger emotional engagement with the published content. Blah blah fucking blah! These fools mad tripping. Here y'all go. 1. I keep my finger on the pulse. But unlike the fake-ass mainstream media, I rake the muck. I search high and low. I analyze and scrutinize. And I always tell it like it is. 2. I don't give a fuck what y'all think of me. 3. I like all kinds of soda. If you want to open your eyes to the truth, then all you gotta do is read Freak Seek. That's what y'all waiting for. Bro, this guy is actually kind of funny. And you know what? He's probably right about all this shit. About the meds going back to the med center with new expiry dates and all that. It's gotta be true. In a world like this, where everything is about profit, you know, they don't give a fuck. Freakseek, you a real one. I like you. I'm gonna save this for later. That was nice. Let's go find this old-ass telephone here. That is apparently in here. Ceiling fan. What's in here? Cameras. Turn off. Sure. That gives experience. Shit. Oh, wait a minute. Haha!
Antique. Junky variety. Wonder if it even works.
Really? It's that old? Doesn't look that old. Yeah, look, there's even a touchscreen on it. Oh shit, what was the code? Oh, thank God it's up in the right. 0931. I did actually forget. Come on.
Oh, come on. Answer.
I'll have a double cheeseburger while you're at it.
Hello?
Anyone there? Hello? Fossil's probably busted.
Or you flubbed the number.
What the fuck do we do now?
Who is this?
V?
Call me V.
Andrew Jackson, basketball court. Daytime. Noted.
Wow.
Not exactly loquacious, our man of mystery.
Could just prefer text. Damn sure I do.
Shit. Well, that was a short call. Wow. Dude, that was so funny just now. Johnny teaching me how to use an old school phone. Oh my god. I don't even know how to read an analog clock either, probably. That was kind of cool. What's this? Archived conversation. Soika and Wonsky. Soika says, change of plans. We're hauling goods to Caliente now. Near the huge head sculpture. Place has got preem fridges. So we stashing parts with all that old food? Ew. The fuck, dude? No. Place has been shut for years. Never been there? Nope, never. Damn. All this talking made me hungry for some Caliente. Jesus. Even if by some miracle you find some stashed food, don't eat it. Gonna die, choom. Yeah, no, I ain't no gonk. Yo, there any gear or preservatives at Caliente, or we need to grab our own? There's basic shit. So if you got some delicate parts, better grab your own equipment. It's more of an emergency storeroom in case everything else filled, and it is. Okay, I see. You gonna come by today? Soika? Nah. I think I got plans for today. Cool, no prob. Wait, so they're storing gear here? What gear? This gear? I'll take it. Thank you. Oh. I'm loading all kinds of things. Hold on a minute. So we gotta go to the basketball court. What's that? It's so dark here, I can barely see anything. Oh, we got loot here. Tier 5 item components. I wonder if I can upgrade any of my weapons at this point. I got a lot of new stuff, right? No, wait. Crafting. Upgrades. Overwatch. We can upgrade Overwatch. It's part of my bread and butter here. Plan B. Where's my Kongu? Oh, I can't upgrade that. 200 is what I need? Damn. Can I make 200? 198? I can actually make quite a bit here. Ooh, should I? 39? I'm not sure if that's worth it. Definitely want to make all of these. There we go. And then turn these into tier 5. Or 4, I guess. And then we can turn tier 4 into tier 5. 44, it's not a lot. But I'll do it. There's also this stuff. Academy? What is that? Active Chimera Core. Oh, wait a minute. I actually forgot I looted that. We got a Chimera Core. We can make special mods with it. Melee weapon mod? Tech weapon? Power weapon? Smart weapon. I guess we're going with tech. Or are we? Allows you to charge the weapon to 200% capacity without increasing charge time. 100% armor penetration. No penalty for penetrating cover. Damn. This mod can be unequipped? It also automatically unequips after disassembling, selling, or dropping the weapon it is attached to. Holy shit! That's massive. Okay. Melee weapon, power weapon? Shoots explosive rounds. Wait a minute. Really? Can I put that on... So wait a minute. My Kongu. What is my Kongu, actually? What type of weapon is that? It's a power weapon. So wait, that would make it shoot explosive rounds? Will that eliminate the silencing effect I have on it, or what? Because the whole idea behind this weapon is that it's silenced. I don't know if I like that. Maybe I like this more. I do want to be using tech weapons more because I am a fully teched out guy, right? I have 20 in tech. Also, I'm assuming I can maybe get more of these. 1 out of 1, right? Like, we should be able to craft more than these, or maybe it's a one-time choice. Wall puncher. That would be cool. I don't care about this at all. Like, this is a very shitty one. Then again, you are shooting a lot of tiny micro missiles, right? So that percentage stacks up quick. Like, you're gonna get a lot of procs, I guess. This one seems the coolest. What about this? When an enemy is below 50% health, each hit to their head or limbs has a 20% chance to dismember and instantly kill. Jesus, Severance. Nice. Firecracker. What is that? Panorama? Okay, let me do Wall Puncher. We're gonna find the perfect weapon for this. Especially because I do remember there was a very cool shotgun for sale in the stadium. I want to go back there. And I think that was tech. Yeah, what do I currently have for tech weapons? I don't think I really have any. But now I have it ready for when I need it. We even got engineer on that. Truth hidden in plain sight. We're like animals that have enough self-awareness to realize they're living on a farm. Their freedom limited, their death inevitable. Yet believing they understand the inner machinations of their small, isolated world. Imperfect, but familiar. The truth as always eludes us. Those in control try desperately to hide the fact that the truth cannot be found within the confines of the farm. But beyond it, below it, this dangerous, grim truth. The ones who watch us, control us, rule over us, steer us into our pens so cunningly we are not even aware of it. They offer scandals and outrageous conspiracy theories to excite us, mislead us, and deceive us into believing that we are capable of peeking behind the curtain. They do this to inflate our egos and make us feel smart. This is no better illusion than overconfidence. They've conditioned us to look only where and when they want us to. The true nightmares, these can only be found on the periphery of our perception. Whole universes are being created in cyberspace, designed by powerful AIs at the behest of their corporate overlords. But what is their goal? Who or what is their target? What role does the Black Wall play in all this? This digital metaphorical wall of legend, erected to shield us Homo sapiens from the threat to wild AIs. How do we know it even still exists? How do we know if Militech, Arasaka, or Nightcorp haven't breached it to contact the other side? What if these mysterious beings born in the net have begun to make their way into our world? What if they're here already? Some might argue that a farm animal shouldn't care who their master is, so long as they are provided for with water, food. To those, I offer a warning worthy of the times we live in. Maybe the time has come to bite the hand that feeds. I think that Delamain is one of the rogue AIs. I have a conspiracy theory myself that Delamain is actually the guy somehow controlling Paralis. I mean, the ones who contacted me seem to have insane resources, right? They could hack me out of nowhere, give me warnings and stuff. Way above my pay grade, right? Now, of course, it could be humans, but it's more fun to imagine that Delamain is behind it. Or one of his divergent forms, right? Because he did split off. What? Gig? Dogtown Saints. Say what? Gig objective, rescue Anthony Anderson. Location, Haven Clinic on Montaña de Oro Ave. Details. The poor never catch a break, do they? Anderson's clinic can barely make ends meet, and now the scavengers are giving them hell too. The gang has some business with the good doctor, and he couldn't care less. He's barricaded himself in his office. Nobody in, nobody out. What's worse, Anderson's the only physician the clinic has. Please, speak with his assistant Odell Blanco at the scene and get this sick situation sorted. Haven Clinic. There was an entry on the computer about Haven Clinic. Kinda want to go back there now and check that out. Before I do this. But I want to see what's back here. Okay, we can probably go through here. But, wait. I do want to do this gig. Just want to check the computer first. Haven Clinic. Let's see here. Yep, there it is. We can read about it. It's really cool how everything is connected, you know, you can do your own research on things via the computers and stuff. Okay. Let's just check this out. Help! Help needed! We were attacked by scavengers. They took over the clinic and imprisoned Anthony Anderson. We don't know if he's still alive. Patients are left out on the street. We're cut off from our equipment and meds. We're scared. If you're reading this, send help. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm on my way in a sec. I just gotta read this first, real fast. It's important. Thanks to the generosity of one of our clinic's former patients, we've acquired a functioning cold storage room. Maintaining precisely the right temperature is crucial for properly storing a large variety of medication and preparations. Since our utility bills have increased, we encourage everyone who supports our cause to make a donation. Okay. Successful liver transplant? Haven is celebrating another huge achievement. Dr. Anthony Anderson successfully performed a liver transplant on a patient whose own had succumbed to failure, likely due to a severe hepatitis C infection. The healthy liver's donor was a patient of the clinic who, sadly, a few days before had been declared brain dead. Since the transplant, the patient reports feeling well and is soon to be discharged from our clinic to embark on a new chapter in his life. This time minus the pain. If anyone is considering donating their organs in the event of their death, we strongly recommend you choose our clinic as the beneficiary. Okay. Staff. Dr. Anthony Anderson, Doctor of Medicine, surgical specialist, graduate and former lecturer at the Washington Medical Institute, where he focused on and excelled in the field of neurosurgery. That's a bit of a spelling mistake there. Odell Blanco, assistant to Dr. Anthony Anderson and a Catholic minister by vocation. His last parish was Haven in Dogtown. Due to the fall in the number of believers, the church building was repurposed as a clinic and infirmary to treat the impoverished and functions to this day under Dr. Anthony Anderson's watch. Despite the lack of a medical education, Blanco provides basic care for patients and also provides spiritual guidance and comfort when needed. Okay, shit, let's go do it. I'm down for that. We can do a quick side mission here.
Ain't nothing without your help. Check out Ronald's Preem Stems.
Oh yeah? Seems to be right over here, in fact. This looks so cool. Look at that glass. Broken. There's a guy in there. Oh, he's washing the windows. I see. What the? The fuck is going on here?
Where did they catch me?
What is that? Something crashed into this place just now. Huh? Something's going on up here. Let me get up here. People are shooting. Oh, here we go. Don't see me. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, that's a big old mech. Any other small ones? I see one there. Damn it. Went behind cover. Reload. They don't even know I'm here, and I've killed so many already. It's really cool. Come on. Peek your little head out. What is that sound I'm hearing? Oh, that guy's seeing me for sure, right? Peek, peek, peek. Come on. Nice. I don't even know who I'm killing right now. I'm just killing because there's markers above them. This is how much of a psycho I've become. Don't even question it. My cyberware tells me it's an enemy, I kill it. Hit weak spots. This guy is not aware of me. Yeah! Anyone else? Man, that was the cleanest cleanup I've ever done. What is this? Looks like smoke for a landing site or something. You know how in the Vietnam War or whatever, they would throw down smoke to mark an LC? What is this thing? Jack in? But what is it? Okay, we're jacking in. 7A, 1C, 1C, 1C. Okay, that's easy. 7A, 1C, 1C, 1C. Easy. No problem at all. Oh. A weapon? Zenith, pinpoint. Carrying capacity shard? That's kind of sick. Okay. Neat. The beeping stopped. Okay. So that was the thing making the sound. Confirmed. Fucking Barcast. At least they have medical insurance, right? Or a limited version of medical insurance. I wonder if they have dental. Because they definitely don't have mental. Look at all that loot. Oh, you're not even dead? Let me take you out of your misery. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Give me that. Can't pick anything up there. This guy has legendary stuff on him. And over here. This guy looks like a citizen. Or a civilian, I mean. I can just imagine how this place was probably so luxurious looking. I mean, check the surroundings here. The pools, everything around it. It's so luxurious in every way, right? Until it, well, was luxurious no more. It became a shithole. Because of all these people. Dogtown came along and... yeah.
They went to the city to pick up the merch. Never came back.
Relax. Probably just holding them at the border for a bit. Not like they stuffed their pockets, right?
True. Biz is all on the side.
We got a message. River. Hey V, hope everything's alright with you. Thanks for dropping by. I had a really good time. Yeah, thanks for inviting me. I had a nice time too. Your family's awesome. Well, my family thinks I've got an awesome friend. Aww, thank you. That's so nice. Joss says hi. You have no idea how nice it is to see her smile again. Thanks for everything, V. You should come over again sometime. Okay, next time I'm buying dinner. See ya. Because I'm definitely not cooking it. V doesn't know how to make food. The only food he knows are XL burritos from the vending machine. That's the closest to cooking you're gonna get here. Check this out. Yeah! Oh, shit! Wow! Did you see the shadow on the ground as I was flying? That was actually sick. It looked amazing. That's the impact site. Whew! Probably not worth it. But I looked cool doing it, right? That's all that matters. Eden Plaza. Yeah, this place just screams luxury. Before it became like this.
Mom says Night City's full of rats, too. There's even something called a rat race there.
Whatever. I still don't want to be here. I don't have any friends in Dogtown.
Mommy says a friend in need is a friend indeed. Want to be friends with me?
How's the dressing? Still dry? Stitches on in place?
June, it hurts like hell. I can barely stand.
I can't up your morphine. Won't be enough for the others.
Will'll rot without Anderson anyway.
Okay. We gotta talk to Odell Blanco. This is him, I think. Excuse me. Coming through. Hot soup. Odell, I take it? Fixer sent me.
Odell Blanco? Name's V. Fixer said you need a hand.
More like a miracle. If the scavs don't scatter soon, our patients will start dropping in the street.
Uh-huh. How come you don't call Barkest?
Thought Hansen's goons kept the Dogtown gangs at bay.
Scavs must have struck a deal with Bennett. You know, Hansen's lieutenant here in the MDO.
What, a bar guest salary don't cover the bills?
As the good book says, a bribe blinds the eyes of the wise. Bennett's not even that.
Right. So I read online that this church got turned into a clinic. Is that true?
This place used to be a church.
Yes, mine. But these days, few seek absolution, while many more need transfusions or fresh implants.
At least you're still helping them.
True, but where's a priest to confess?
Right. So what is your role here now, then?
So what, you're Anderson's right hand?
Not a physician, if that's what you mean. I provide spiritual comfort.
How's that going for you?
The patients, they're afraid. If something happens to Anderson, they'll have nowhere to go.
Right. Okay. Wait, what patient? Adjust the load settings? What?
It looks like a woman's implant. Not adjusted to your weight.
What? Like I had my pick of chrome?
Nah, just gotta tweak the load capacity. Knee joint settings first. See if that helps.
Huh. Well, that we haven't tried.
Well, that's what I'm here for. I'm a tech master. Anyway, what do the scavs want with Anderson?
What do the scavs want from the head doc?
Well, there's this girl with them, Nika Yankovic. Said she's looking for her brother.
What, he a patient of yours?
Look, that's all I know. She wanted to talk to Anthony and seemed really upset.
Okay. They just let you go?
The scavs still let you look after the patients.
In a sense. Then Nico ordered them to take us all outside. Nobody's allowed in. Said it was between her and Anthony. She doesn't want anyone killed.
Or anyone talking later.
I see. So scavs, huh? But they don't want implants. That's odd.
If this is about Eddies or Chrome, the scavs would have just taken him.
Sure, but we don't have either.
Wait, how's this place even running?
Generous donors.
I see. Where's Anderson?
Anderson locked himself in his office?
Yes. It's the only spot with any security. Find the altar, hang a right. Stairs will take you to the basement. If the scavs hurt Anthony, well, then all these people are out of luck.
I see, okay. I'll do what I can.
Leave it to me.
Okay, well, time to head inside, huh? Haven Clinic. Oh yeah, totally looks like a church. Oh my god, look, there's people up above. That's so cool. The design of this place. It's amazing. Judy. What is she saying? Hey V! Hey! Wanted to thank you again. You know, for helping me with clouds. Don't want to think about what could have happened if you hadn't been there. Anywho, I think I got something that might help us. Can't go into deeds yet, but I'll holler at you in a couple days. Oh, and have a fabulous day. You too! Man, I love Judy. She's so nice. Wish I could respond to that. Talking about a revolution? Not now. I'm doing this now. Dogtown Saints. Gotta find a way into the clinic. I want to see what Johnny has to say about this. Gig objective. Rescue Anthony Anderson. Oh, this is just the same gig detail. Okay, there's nothing new here. Let's see here. Anthony Anderson. I mean, we read about him on the webpage, but let's just see here. The chief and only surgeon at the Haven Clinic on Montaña de Oro Ave. It's not clear how he learned his trade or where he worked before, but the unbroken composure he maintains in any situation would suggest a field hospital after a bloody hopeless battle. Empathy is not Anderson's strong point, but it'd be wrong to consider him devoid of feeling. The very fact that he has chosen to devote his skills to serving the poorest residents of Dogtown speaks volumes. Which begs the question, why? That is true. I mean, maybe he's just out to help people, you know? It is a possibility. Come on. Odell Blanco? Dude, he looks awesome. Reminds me of the guy from The Leftovers. Anyway, formerly a Catholic priest, now a spiritual advisor to patients at the Haven Clinic in Dogtown. An idealist, but also a man who isn't afraid to face the truth. When the pews at his congregation began gathering dust, he chose to act. Instead of closing the church's doors to unbelievers, in other words, Dogtown newcomers, looking for a roof over their heads, Odell opened them even wider. With the help of Anthony Anderson, a surgeon with a mysterious past, they set up a clinic for the most needy, poorest residents. If constant exposure to the clinic's hopelessness hasn't led Odell to a crisis of faith, it either means he's never truly believed in God or that he's a saint. What about Haven Clinic? I want to read about that here. The Holy Haven Catholic Church was built with donations from the pockets of Night City's wealthy Catholics at a time when South Pacifica was set to once again become home to the city's affluent. Although the church construction was completed, an exodus of investors buried any hope of repopulating the neighborhood. It wasn't until Kurt Hansen seized control of Dogtown that the church's pews began to fill. Down on their luck, outlaws prayed here for a better tomorrow and sought forgiveness for the sins that had forced them to seek refuge behind Dogtown's walls. But when a better tomorrow never came, and new sins erased memories of the old, the ranks of the faithful began to wither. The parish's most recent pastor, Odell Blanco, helped repurpose the church building to house a clinic for the area's neediest, which he runs together with Ripper Dog and physician Anthony Anderson. Although the scope and quality of medical care here leave much to be desired, Haven Clinic remains the only hope for many of Dogtown's destitute. As Odell might say, when you have nothing, everything is a gift. Man, they seem like great guys. Also, I totally understand that. It's like if you haven't eaten all day, and then you finally eat, it tastes so much better. You know, you can eat anything and it'll be amazing. And Mr. Hands. Who is this guy, man? He's been contacting us for a long time now. Even before we came into Dogtown. When he was still Wade Bleeker, the Petrochem employee, practically everyone knew him. Since scrubbing his identity from existence and adopting the persona of Mr. Hands, Pacifica's resident fixer, that's no longer the case. His appearance and true identity are a closely guarded secret. In his previous life, Wade climbed fairly high up the Petrochem corporate ladder. But after a sudden shakeup in upper management, someone decided blood needed spilling at the altar of corporate efficiency. Unfortunately for Bleeker, he was chosen as its unfortunate sacrificial lamb. He proved cunning enough to survive the initial assassination attempt, but when an official bounty was put on his head, he had no choice but to change his name and face and disappear for good. Mr. Hands is a businessman, through and through. Cool-headed, calculating, and supremely focused on his objective. Precisely what that objective is, however, remains a mystery to all but Mr. Hands himself. Now, what happened to his hands? Is that why he's called Mr. Hands? Because his hands are like chrome? Or maybe he's called Mr. Hands because he likes to get real grabby. That's so stupid. Probably not. He looks really cool. I expected him to look like a gonk for some reason. The end is near. I hope not. Now, do I just walk in the front doors here? Probably fine, right? Force open, I can't. Shit, okay. Well, we find another way in, I guess. Can't go in there. What about the left side? We have an access point. Oh, we got a guard.
It is a waste of time. Why did Nika drag us here?
Dunno. Wouldn't say. All I got was something personal.
They're scavengers, right? Yeah. Sniper. Oh, yeah? Well, I'm a sniper, too. Check this out.
I kill you!
Never noticed. Nobody noticed a thing. Right? We're good? Hell yeah. Let me loot that. Yo, look at that trunk. That looks kind of cool. I like it. EMP grenade? Tier 5. Let me see here. What did I have before? Oh, that's my heal. EMP. Tier 5 plus. Look at all my other grenades. They suck. I really gotta upgrade my grenades. Should I be rocking that or no? Yeah, I think I'm good for now. What is that? Kind of generator or what? There's also a door here, look. Ooh. Haha. Archived conversation. Nikolai Wasson and Andrea Hall. I guess that's who they were talking about when they said Nico. Okay. Don't wait up for me. Something urgent came up here. Gotta take care of it now. That's your excuse? Really? Could at least put more effort into it. Christ, give it a fucking rest. Bad enough we're stuck here in this clinic, who knows what for. And now Nika disappeared somewhere. Oh, Nika, not Nico. Never mind. Nika is someone else. What clinic? The one on Montaña de Oro? Yeah. Watch me catch some sort of disease or something. That'll be the fucking cherry on top. I heard that Anderson guy's got corpo contacts. Apparently they give him old implant models so they can write them off later. Yeah, think we didn't check? Place is empty. There's fuck all here. Some hospital. More like a place to wait around and die. Is that you? It's not. It's just some rando. Now, which way do I go? I could go in through the door here. And I think I may. Here we are.
The fuck? Generator conked out again?
No, probably Nika made short circuit. She wants to get the Ripper.
Well, security should be good and dead now.
Wish she'd do it earlier. Place stinks like dog piss.
Who's seeing me?
I destroy you.
You didn't see me though, did you?
Die to it.
You saw me? I thought I was being silent.
What the hell is you?
Go, 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 go. I'm being hacked. I think. There's one up there too, huh? Enjoy that. Oh, that was a sick grenade though. I don't think he was up there. That would have been nice. Where are you, buddy? Okay, I think I got him. Loot. I'll be taking that. What's this? Body shop. Not sure what that's all about. Body identified? Wait, someone's alive then. Ah, fuck him. What's this? Greg Wilson and Odell Blanco. Okay. You remember me, father? Me and my daughter? The morphine you gave us really helped her. But we've run out and she's really suffering. Daughter? You said you had a son. Oh yeah, right. In any case, we need your help. Bring her to the clinic. Maybe we can diagnose the source of her pain. Morphine is highly addictive. Shit, Choom, don't get all preachy on me. Just give me what I asked. For fuck, I'm sweating bullets. My leg's jumping. And I'm fucking scared. You feel me? Go to Detox. There's several addiction centers in Night City. You'll get a bed and psychological care. Look, man, I ain't a junkie. I'm just going through a hard time. I need to relax a little. Come on. Be a good neighbor. Please answer me. I'm begging you. You really shouldn't have come looking for me. That was a mistake. Not sure what language you were speaking. What do we have here? Local network. Surveillance system. No, turn it on. Remote takeover. I think we got all of them. What a church, though. Is that Jesus? Someone is doing the splits on the stairs. Wonderful. I thought there were bottles of alcohol spread around here, but they're actually candles and pots. Okay, that's the camera we saw outside. Why would a church have security cameras? Then again, maybe that was installed later. Files. Patient files. Last 24 hours. Gomid. Complications following SARS-CoV-5? They have a whole new strain of it in 2077? That's funny. And Nguyen. How do you pronounce this? Is it Nguyen? I think it is. Cardiac arrest. Second heart. Oh no! I have a second heart. So you need 2 cardiac arrests to die in that case, I guess. Oliveira. That's the Terran Pro in StarCraft 2, of course. Gunshot wounds to torso. Yablonsky. Motorcycle crash. Yankovic. No info. Yeski M. Bacterial infection following bone marrow transplant. How do you even do this shit? Bone marrow transplant. Sounds insane. What, you cut open the bone to get the marrow out and then you put it back in? I don't understand. Request for in-kind support for our clinic. From Odell Blanco to Medical Mission of North America. SOS Dogtown. Humanitarian Corps. People for People. Center for Medical Aid. NC Health Services. Rippers Without Borders. Nice. I like that. That's funny. Hello, my name is Odell Blanco, and I work for Haven Clinic on Montaña de Oro Ave in Dogtown. Our doors are open to anyone who needs medical care, but can't afford it due to their circumstances, whatever they may be. We don't accept any payment for treatment or inpatient stays. Our surgeon Anthony Anderson does all his work pro bono. Wow, maybe they are just good people. Since your organization also works to provide medical care for the poor and disadvantaged, I would like to ask if you would be interested in providing in-kind support for our clinic. We would be grateful for any donations in the form of bandages, needles, medications, maybe expired, anesthetics and disinfectants. We need quite literally everything. Have a blessed day, OB. And then a response, huh? From the Center for Medical Aid. Dear Mr. Blanco, despite our appreciation for the work Haven does for the underprivileged in Dogtown, we unfortunately cannot fulfill your request. As you surely know, Mr. Anderson has not yet been cleared of the charges placed on him by his former workplace. Providing support for your clinic could be taken as a de facto approval of Mr. Anderson and his actions. As a non-profit organization that relies exclusively on private donations, we simply cannot afford to lose the public's trust. Whoa. What did he do? Expired meds? Hey there, Saki, how's biz? I was hoping you'd have some more expired meds on hand. Last time everything was fine, nobody had any issues. Quite the opposite, actually. We finally relieved some of our patients' pain, not to mention giving them a good night's sleep. I'd be really grateful for any help. OB. Okay. Sup, father? No prop, gotta make room for the new stuff anyways. Not like the D-Town junkies read the labels, but ads aren't everything, am I right? Give me a day or two. I'll send a package to the clinic. I know you Catholic types like to worry and moan. But I'll even toss in something extra to cheer you up. Saki Seo. Oh, I thought he meant it was his actual father. But no, it's because he's a priest, right? Or he's a father in the religious sense here. That just confused me a little bit because of the name Saki Seo. But I guess it does rhyme with Odell Blanco, you know? If it rhymes, they are related. That's the law. Alright. So he should be in the basement or what? Is that what they said? We got an elevator here. But I'm not gonna want to go down there just yet. I want to loot the area first. He'll be fine down there. He's safe. He can stand to wait just a couple minutes longer, right? Look at that coffee machine. Looks weirdly old school, doesn't it? Except for the purple color. Now it's sci-fi! Purple color! It's the future. Yo, can I steal the money out of this? That feels bad. Okay. Files. Inventory. In stock, blood, type A, plasma, bone marrow, spleen. 4 total, 1 with bullet damage. Basic corrosion optics. Wouldn't you want to throw that one out? Why would you keep a spleen around with bullet damage? Almost out. Biomon, metamisole, tranexamic acid, spasmolytics, ringer solution, needles, absorbent pads, endotracheal tubes. Oh my god. Yeah, they need a lot of stuff. My theory is they are just good guys. They want to help out. That's it. Yeah. That's my theory. Okay, conversation between Odell Blanco and Father Grave. Father, I need some advice. I'm starting to think I've made a terrible mistake. By letting them use the church as a clinic? No, not that. I don't regret that decision one bit. But maybe I shouldn't have gotten involved, you know, personally. There's just so much suffering. Every day it's the same. It never ends. If any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. Luke 9:23, remember? I don't mean my suffering. These people need real help, not prayers. And I can't do a thing for them. I was sick and you visited me. Matthew 25:36. I guess having a friendly guy next to you when you're suffering does mean a lot. And Odell Blanco can provide that service, you know? What's this? The Warsaw Catholic faith and its origin? We're getting real-world history here? As Saint Augustine of Hippo taught us, to err is to be human, but to err willingly is to perform the work of Satan. Pope Ferdinand I and his successors are guilty of this heinous sin, for their perversion of Christ's teachings and their worship of the golden calves of technology and mammon. I don't know what that means. They have not only chosen this path to perdition for themselves, but have attempted to tempt the Lord's flock to follow. For the sake of the millions of eternal souls he loves so dearly, Cardinal Konrad Lewandowski made the only decision God would allow. Seeing that the Vatican had renounced our Lord and Savior, he rescinded his nomination to head the Holy See and instead rested the weight of the newly founded Polish papacy on his shoulders and moved the seat of the church to Lichen, Poland. What do Warsaw Catholics believe? Warsaw Catholics worship the one true God and recognize family as defined by the laws of nature our Lord has provided, and in accordance with the traditions hallowed by the blood of our ancestors. When you say I believe in God, what do you mean? It means we acknowledge the truth that there is one true God, whose wisdom is infinite and unchanging, who commands our obedience, who compels us to raise families, founded on love and faith, who has tested Poland with great suffering as he tested Job, thus demonstrating that Poland is God's chosen land. Damn. Through whom did God reveal what we are to believe? His only Son, Jesus Christ, whose earthly voice is now spoken through the Pope as elected by the Polish Episcopal Conference. Why believe the Word of God? Because only through faith can we be saved and find eternal peace in heaven. Only through faith can we be true Poles, worshipping, thinking, and speaking in Polish in accordance with the customs of our fathers and mothers. I always found it so weird that religion or, any belief around the world, I guess, like their God only blesses their country, and the borders that we made, as if he doesn't give a shit about the rest of the world? What? This omnipresent guy who apparently made every one of us only cares about one country? It's so nonsensical to me. If I were to make a God, I would make him care about everyone, May God bless America. What about the rest of the world? Like, that is just gonna promote conflict, Oh, my God only likes me. He doesn't like you. And your God sucks, Like, come on. I follow only one religion, which is don't be a dick and, have common sense. What else is in here? The thing is guiding me over here. Oh, there's stairs. So there's an elevator and stairs. I see. What was that sound? What is happening here?
Hey, holy shit. Look at him. Nah, scan his hand. My June had that exact same crow.
Nope. Good night. Look at him falling down at the same time. It's so cool. What's this? Rauta Awang and Craig Giorgio. Wait, Giorgio? Okay. Hey, yo, you alive? All done. Post-op now. Fuck, what took so long? Ripper had to figure out how to get the hand implant to fit. Thing was used, second hand. Hilarious. Here we are shitting ourselves because you weren't writing back. You know the shit they say about that clinic? I know, and I don't give a shit. They helped me out, all that matters. My name is Giovanni Giorgio, but everyone calls me Giorgio. Oh my god, the music kicked in. Giovanni's on the hunt and he will not rest. Giovanni's looking for items and only the best. Giovanni murdered everyone at a fixer's behest.
Where's Gaspar? Tell me!
We'll talk calmly or not at all.
Stay back! Where's Gaspar? Tell me!
Whoa! Chill!
Chill. Gun down, let's talk. Here for Anderson. Need him out of here, alive.
And I'm here for my brother. Couldn't give a fuck about this quack. You! Off your ass! Where's Gaspar?
Just tell her.
Tell her what you know. Nobody gets hurt.
I'm sorry, do you work for me or the scavs?
Talk for fuck's sake!
Whoa!
Fuck! You, Merc! Help me!
Shit.
One shot too many, Scav.
There we go. I'm sorry about that. It had to happen. You threatened him with a gun.
Finally. You couldn't have done that from the start?
I didn't know who she was. Come on. I had to assess the situation. How's the hand?
Which hand holds the scalpel?
The other one.
At least we dodged that bullet.
Right. Okay, so, oh, that was Nika! Why not talk with her?
Nika asked you a simple, direct question. Didn't need to call a fixer to answer it.
That scav would have killed me either way. The patients, what's their status?
With Odell out in the street, waiting.
Tell him it's all clear. It's time we got back to work.
Okay. That's it, huh? She's gonna crack open a cold one after all that? This guy's chill as hell. He just had a near-death experience and he's just cracking open a cold one, enjoying life. Open this. I'm gonna check out your computer if you don't mind. Actually, one sec. I need to scan this person. Yeah, Nika Yankovic. Got it. Nika Yankovic. I wonder what would have happened if I hadn't shot her. Probably the doctor would be dead, right? I couldn't risk it. Files. Okay, this one we read already. Cold storage. From Tomas Piscala to Anthony Anderson. Hey, Dr. Anderson. The cold storage area is all set up, just like we agreed. The air conditioning set to 40 degrees. You can lower it, but not less than 32. Also, it can't go higher than 50. I left the access card on your desk. If you run into any problems, just let me know. I'll come right over and check it out. Access card, huh? Thanks, Tomas. You really helped us out, and I'm sure you know, getting the funds for a funeral around here can sometimes take weeks. How much do I owe you? Dr. Anderson, please. You don't owe me an any. I'll never forget what you did for me. I mean, if it weren't for you, I'd be lying in that morgue myself. Oh, and one more thing. If you lose the access card, you can also open the door straight from your computer. Aha. You don't say, huh? This computer? Local network? There we go. Where's this access card anyway? Is it that one? I see a little chip or something right there. Well, crap. Ooh. Is this the one? Corpse. Gaspar Yankovic. Oh, that's the brother, I guess. Cause of death, morphine overdose. High opioid. Concentration in blood indicates deliberate administration. Wait, what? Status, metabolic editor overheated. Visible wound after removal of internal implant post-mortem. Other cyberware in good condition. Wait, what? Visible wound after removal of internal implant post-mortem. He died of a morphine overdose? And the concentration indicates deliberate administration? That sounds like murder to me. But he's a scav? Right? Brother of the other scav? Wait, was this clinic so in need of blood and other kinds of materials for healing people that they collected scavengers and took their shit? That sounds like divine justice to me. Let me confront him about it. I found him in the other room, dude.
This whole time, you were keeping the guy's body in the other room?
You weren't hired to sniff around.
Right. You took his implant.
You pulled some of Gaspar's chrome. Why?
He didn't need it anymore. My patients did.
Right. He died of a morphine overdose. I guess you did that.
Gaspar's metabolic editor overheated. Extra strong morphine shot. That a medical error?
They brought him in here so high off his goddamn mind there was nothing to be done. I merely hastened the inevitable. The remaining implants, I couldn't risk further damage.
Yeah, alright. Didn't have the nads to tell Nika her brother's getting scrapped.
True, I was afraid, but not for myself. My patients need my help. She wanted to interfere.
Cracks open another one. This guy is so chill. I love him. I gotta say, the scavengers get a taste of their own medicine. You know what? I love it. I think it's cool. I mean, it's kind of fucked up, but it's cool, you know? I'm fine with that. Yeah. I'm out of here. That's the elevator I saw from before. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Got a bit of loot here. Can't leave without the loot. Damn, that was a lot. Thank you. Oh, more reading. Cyberware usage and its side effects. Didn't we read this one already? I seem to have memories of reading that. Sometimes I think this system where it tells me whether or not I've read it before is bugged. Like, I'm pretty sure I read that one. And again, there are some that look alike, so maybe I should just trust the game in telling me what I have read and not, you know? Who knows, maybe installing the patch may have reverted some of that. I don't know. What is this even? Self-help terminal for religious purposes? I don't even know what that is. More loot. I gotta go to a vendor, man. I need to earn some money here. Shit, I want to buy all kinds of things. Alright, see you later, dude. I'm taking the elevator. Ground floor. And let's just walk out the front door like badasses, you know? We cleared the place. There we are. Dogtown Saints complete. I kind of wanted to go talk to Blanco about this. If I can.
Premium work, V. I offered to send a hand to remove all those scavenger remains, but Anderson declined. Something about taking a look at them first. I can only assume he's in shock. The funds are being transferred as we speak. Your job is finished.
Right. I think I know what he has in mind with all those corpses. And you know what? I love it. I only got 8,000 euro dollars for that? I feel like that deserves at least a 50,000. Come on. The job I did just now was immaculate. Yo, Blanco, are you here? He's sitting right over there. Hey, man. What's up?
You're back? Good.
All good?
The sitch still under control?
Barely. Supplies are low. Drugs, needles, oxygen. It's all still inside.
Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna tell him about this, actually. He's alive.
All clear now. Anderson's inside, alive. A little drunk.
That's a relief. Thank God. Thank you. So we can go back in?
Sure can. Nika won't be giving you any more trouble.
Listen, V. Stop by later. Once everything's back to normal. Might not have the latest, shiniest chrome, but you're no snob. Anthony will make the price just right.
Okay. I will. I'll be back later. And without telling...
How's the leg? Better?
Night and day. You even bend my knee now.
Good to hear. But easy now. Don't go shooting hoops just yet.
Speaking of shooting hoops, we gotta go to the basketball court. Something else I may do here is every time I kill a scavenger, I may just, you know, throw them in the back of my truck and drive over here and leave them at the front door. Just so Anderson has someone to check out. Oh.
Hey! Seen the opening numbers? Stevenson's a hit.
Oh my god. I told you, you shouldn't have done this.
That BD. Shouldn't have released it, really.
Get all that shit I said to you. Eddie's will hit your pocket soon. And should I mention there'll be a bonus? Enjoy!
Wait, whoa, whoa. There's money in it for me? Well, now I may have changed my mind on that. How much money are we talking? Because I need money. My morals can be adjusted depending on the transactional value. 4,600? For a BD of that caliber? That was probably the craziest BD ever produced. What's this? Rachel. Nicely done. Eddie should have landed in your account. See? You're already making friends in high places. Bullshit! I got ripped off! 4,000? For that work? Dude, I'm gonna find you and kill you! Okay, well, that's it for now. Let's take a break here and then go shoot some hoops in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.